Taxi drivers, what unforgettable ride still haunts you? A really smashed guy gets in the back and says something like, Farbashar Street. I ask him to repeat it, and he says the same thing. I look in my street directory, and there is indeed a place called Frobisher Street, so we set off. By the time we get there, he's asleep. I pull over and start shouting, wake up! He opens the door, falls out, and promptly goes back to sleep on the grass. I sigh and think that I'm probably not getting paid for this one. I briefly contemplate leaving him there, but it's 2 a.m. and cold enough that he might get hypothermia if I do. So, I get out and wake him up again. I lift him up under the arms and ask again, which house? As it turns out, it's only a few houses down. I put one of his arms over my shoulder and drag him to his door. He has no money on him and says, Josh has got it inside, wait here. So I do. He goes inside, and a couple of minutes later, he staggers out again and sort of collapses at my feet. He reaches up and gives me a $150 note. I say, I'll need to get change, and he reaches for my fly. I don't know if he's confused about our relationship, but I push his hand away and say, whoa, buddy, I don't swing that way. He hands me another $150 note and says, please, in a really plaintive way. I demur and try to give the money back, but he just tells me to keep it. So I left, 100 richer.